Here is the Bugatti Chiron, part of the French-themed week of this summit. Honestly, this week's summit wasn't really good. The cars were too expensive and not exactly the best. The events were a letdown too, with all the AI getting in the way and most of the time just ramming you. And the tracks were just bad, most of them being repeats of last event weeks as well. So yeah, it's just not very good. The silver lining, I suppose, is that I ended up buying this Bugatti, which I would have otherwise not bothered getting, largely due to the price. I'm glad I did though, due to reasons I get to in a minute. But yeah, and for the paint, I decided to go for a red colour. I think it's the nicest paint out of them all, really. I was going to go for that bright yellow, but I decided against it. Now on to parts. Surprisingly, there is parts for this. Not a lot, but there is some parts, like a vent for the bonnet, as you can see, carbon vents as well. Apparently I unlocked one of the vents at some point because I didn't buy it. Also the bumpers. For the bumpers, I decided to go for the... I don't know what's actually going on with the lights. Yeah, them. I decided to go for those lights with... I don't actually know what bumper I went for. But I decided to go for those lights because they just look unique enough. I have no idea what's actually going on there. I don't know if it's like an LED bar or something, but it's interesting at the very least. And there is actually a wide body kit for this, which doesn't look that bad. Normally, some of the wide body kits just look terrible, but I decided to go for that instead. So yeah, and for the wheels, I didn't keep them stock. I went for... I don't know what to actually call these sort of wheels when I get to them. I'm not sure what they actually are. I don't think they've got a name, but as I said, the wheels in this game are quite bad. Like the rim selection and more the fact that you can't really paint them without them being sort of chrome and sort of shiny, which is quite annoying. I was debating going full red around all the body kits and stuff like that, but I decided against it. So yeah, there's the red wing. I decided against that and went for this, which is actually the actual wing that I did go for. Actually moves as well, which is quite interesting. Yeah, it moves surprisingly, so you see that in a minute when it's the gameplay. It took me a while to realise, but it like moves up and down. I don't think I went for the interior because of the uniqueness of it. For the vanity items, I decided to go for these tyres. I was actually debating whether to go for the actual tyres or the just red ones and stuff like that. But I decided to go for these instead, which I believe I unlocked in a custom show or something like that. So I didn't really go for any underglow, I don't think. I could have put green on it, but no, it looks weird. Yeah. So basically the vanity items are just what I usually do on some cars. And I also put the American Rumble kit on, or whatever it's called. So yeah, just normal vanity items. I enjoy this car handling wise. Unfortunately, the event it was used in was pretty awful and didn't show its ability that well. There was a lot of corners and you couldn't really like go fast in it. But I think I will probably use this car for escapes now and the other events where you need a faster car, which I don't actually know any other event where you would need a faster car other than escapes. But yeah, I'll probably use this for escapes. It's the fastest car that I actually own, I think, for that sort of event. Obviously, the drag cars are faster, but you can't really escape in a drag car that well. Its four-wheel drive system and its acceleration is probably helping it quite a bit. There is bound to be faster cars than this, but I haven't tested any of them yet, and I haven't bought any of them yet, so I can't really say much about that. But yeah, I'll probably use this car for escapes and stuff like that, because it seems the fastest car in terms of actually escaping that I own. As I said, obviously the drag cars are faster, but you can't really turn the drag cars at all, so this car will probably be used for escapes from now until I end up buying a new car that's faster, which I don't actually know what would be the fastest car for escapes. I have to probably look into that.